Hey, Steven, can I talk
Yeah.
to you for a second?
Yeah. What's up?
Uh, Listen, if you're gonna put the cash in the cash register, can you go ahead and put it face up? It makes it easier to count later.
Yeah.
Great. Thank you, Steven. That seemed like you took a long pause. Were you thinking about it?
Well, I just like to put the faces down because then it feels like presidents aren't looking at me.
I know you have a lot of pent-up rage for that for that paper that you did on the US presidents in middle school. And now you feel like you're being judged by the presidents, but I need those face up because it does make it a lot easier to see all the presidents' faces, and I can count it later when I'm counting up all the money at the end of the day. Okay, this is a mail store, and we got to move quick,
All right. Quick. Speed. Got
quick,
it. Got
quick,
it.
speed, speed, speed.
Got it. You're the
All right,
boss. Okay. Yes, sir. That'll be $20. Thank you. Evening, Mr. President. Have a nice day. Did it.
nicely done. I mean, you don't have to say anything to the presidents if you don't want to. It's just
Okay.
put them in face
But I
up.
can
You
if I
don't.
want to.
You can if you want to.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if it whatever makes it easier on you to be able to put those face up, make my life a little bit easier at the end of the day. Do what you need to do.
Okay. Like in
No?
Harry Potter when the pictures are moving.
Yes.
I have a very active imagination, so when I see a picture, it's always like the Harry Potter picture. It's always moving.
Oh, so you're like having an actual conversation with the US presidents.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like after I shut the door, I heard like, "Help! Get me out of here! I can't breathe in this drawer."
And that's why you were putting them face down?
Well, before, yeah, they were trying. It actually puts them to sleep. They fall asleep.
Oh. This is weird, Stephen.
I know. I've been fired from a lot of cashier jobs.
All right, whatever. We got another customer coming in, but we can talk about this later.
Hey, did you want me to put that in a bag for you? No? Okay,
Yeah,
that's
that'd
cool.
be great. Thank you.
Oh, you do. Okay.
Thank you very much. Yes.
And that'll be 1990. Thank you.
All right.
Nice to see you too. 10 cents. There you are. Yes, I know. I know my rights. No. Right.
Yeah. I helped with the Bill of Rights.
Now's not the time. I'm at work.
No, come on, let's talk.
No, I can't. I'm at work.
I don't get to talk to anybody anymore. I'm a dollar bill. I'm George Washington.
Just talk to. It's really hard to ignore them when they're talking to me.
Are they talking to you right now, Stephen?
Yeah, they're talking to me right now. I feel like if I ignore them, I'm a bad listener.
Well, what are they saying?
Like, oh, what they've done. I made the Bill of Rights. Like, I mean, that sounds like an important man talking to me. I don't want to ignore a president.
I tied a key to a kite and therefore created electricity.
You created electricity by.
Yes. They called me, Benjamin Franklin, the Zeus of the New World.
So before you, there was no electricity.
None that we could harness.
Wow. How did it feel to get electrocuted?
Stephen, are you talking to them right now? You're having a full-on conversation. We have a line of customers out the door.
Hi guys, yeah, right this way. 2 for 1 on all gift cards. Gift cards are 5% off. All right. Credit, great. Okay, boom. There you go. Have a good one. Thank you for shopping at Macy's.
That's good. Maybe we just make it
Credit.
more credit stuff.
Credit.
Yeah, that makes it a lot easier. It keeps you from talking to people.
All right. Have a good one. Oh yeah, the bathroom is not. That is not a bathroom. End of the hall.
I need the bathroom.
End of the hall to the right.
I'm going to use this as a bathroom.
That's not a bathroom, sir.
Or I'm going to use it as a bathroom.
That is not a bathroom, sir.
I know that you're saying it's not a bathroom, but nothing's a bathroom until you use it as a bathroom, and then it is
security.
No, don't you call security. I'll use them as a bathroom too.
Who? You sound like a Muppet. Go to a freaking bathroom. It's down the hall.
He's on to us. Come on, Piggy. We gotta go. Hi-ya!
Did you see that?
No, what are you talking about? You just screamed at a mannequin for using the bathroom?
Oh, I didn't get any sleep for the past 4 nights. My mom and dad are going through a divorce.
Great edit.
I love how like just gave yourself permission to play all these different characters and like wackadoo like Muppets. Like we actually saw that.
Yeah,
it's such a strong move to like show it versus talk about it, conceptualize it.
Yeah, that's the big benefit to coaching right now is that it's a lot more. One of the things that Alex Fernie broke down when I took his classes, he was like, there's 4 levels of learning something, which is like level 1 is consumption, where you're just like, we go to an improv show, we love it. Level 2 is learning it, going to a class where you get to try it and there's no stakes whatsoever. 3 is experiencing it, where you're performing on stage and there is stakes, like you can fail and people might not like the show and stuff. And then the 4th is teaching it. And he's like, each one of these steps helps you understand it a little bit differently. And this is where like I'm very hyper aware now, because this is something that I've been beating into my to the team that I'm coaching right now, is we got to make it present, make it active. And so anytime they do it, because it's very, very easy, and I slip into it all the time, where it's like, oh, we have this crazy thing happening in the future. It's a lot easier for me to just be like, okay, great, cut to that moment, and let's just play with that moment instead, because that's going to be a whole lot easier to make that scene active and present and fun.
This like the strongest move is obviously just to kind of do it and to know that your teammates are going to follow. But I think for like a young team, there's no harm in directly calling it out, like exactly the move that you want to make, because younger teams just almost need you to call it out so you can jump on board with it, versus like wading in that water of confusion.
Oh yeah.
And
I saw a set with Heather Campbell and Drew DeFonso Marks, where like Heather's philosophy is the last scene is the first scene. You always end with the scene that you started with. And if you can find a way to like tie it in and tag out and like get to that last moment in a very fluid way, it's amazing. But if you can't, then just start that scene again from where you left off, because there's always more to play with. But I remember one time, and I remember thinking this was incredible, where they like she'd forgotten what the scene was, but she knew the time was like the end of the show was coming up. And so they edited one scene, and she just looks at Drew and just goes, "What was the scene that we started with? What was that first one?" And he was like, "The one with the 2 kids holding guns to their heads." She's like, "Yeah, that's it." So you want to go back and do that one? She's like, "Yeah, let's do that one more." So then they just jumped into it, and the scene was great. So I think and I think there's a time like that's got to be, those moments have to be quick.
Yeah.
Especially in like a normal set, like it fits better for this one, where we're doing the scene and breaking down what our choices was and how we think about improv. But in those moments, yeah, like when I see improvisers get out and become super meta, where the whole set becomes about improvisation, that's when it kind of turns me off a little bit. But I do think those quick moments of like, if you're confused about something, go ahead. And this is what I've been encouraging my team to do too. It was just like, if there's a piece of information that someone said, but you can't either remember what it is, or that you didn't quite hear it, ask them to repeat it. Like, I don't think there's an issue with that.
Yeah, that's what we do in real life.
Wait, what did you say? Yeah, exactly. And it's like, it's not going to take away from the show or anything. But I know that I definitely used to have that issue too. It's just like, oh shoot, I didn't hear this.
Yeah, don't feel like you missed the train. Like, get back on the train where it's at by clarifying.
Yeah. Exactly. It's no one is going to think you're a terrible improviser for going, wait, what did you say?
Right.
It does. It helps.
Thank you, Jordan Wilson, for doing an improv scene and breaking it down, talking about it. Please like and subscribe below. And there'll probably be more improv scenes coming to the web for you all.